What up, good people? Back with a reflection. I know it's probably been a few weeks. I actually been locking in my creative space, creating something right now. Between that and tending to the garden and the yard and stuff like that, sometimes you got to put down, certain distractions. And that leads me to my reflection for today. A lot of people, when it comes to healing, the body, will do a fast. And some people fast, for religious reasons. But for most times, it's fasting for health reasons. To give your body time to heal, give your body time to readjust and just get realignment, get realigned with, what God intended our bodies to do, which is to be used as vessels. But a lot of times we put so much stress, so much tension on the body, primarily with food, that sometimes we just stay in a groggy state. We stay not want to do nothing, sitting around, so it's good to have a fast. And in that same instance, I think it's good to have a fast from things like social media, things like the news, things like even certain people, man, that you're around that's always negative and just not pouring into you with things that you can use to better yourself. I try to take a fast from social media and the news and gossip channels and even podcasts and stuff like that that's not really feeding me and trying to make me a better person. I try to take a fast from things like that at least once a month, often, every often, even more often than that if possible. Because, you can, just like we can be in an algorithm on the internet because we click on certain things that it start putting us in that certain algorithm. You can do the same thing with yourself and with your mind. If you constantly seek and feeding yourself certain things, even food, that you put yourself in that algorithm, and then it's hard to break it. It becomes harder to break it. And in a sense, that thing becomes your God because you can't break away from it. And so it's important to just give ourselves a breather and take a minute